Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This week I'm going to show you how to fake a blowout. Look at this juicy, bouncy, voluminous hair. And no, I did not use a hairdryer and round brush technique to do this. It is a little bit involved, as like you can't do it in 10 minutes, but you can do it in half an hour. That's what it took me. And the results are unreal. It looks like I went for a blowout at the hairdresser's. So I'm obsessed with this. I will link everything down below that I use. And the main star of the event is a hot roller. You want hot rollers in your life, trust me. I've linked some down below. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so to start off, I have my straggly, I think third day hair. And I didn't necessarily do a lot of prep with my hair. When I washed it, I knew I was going to be at home for a couple days, so I didn't do anything. So the first thing I'm going to do is brush through it with a regular paddle brush, and this is the one by Pattern Beauty. I'm trying to hide it a little bit because it's a little bit dirty, but I'm just going to brush through I always start at the ends. I don't know, apparently this is not something everyone does, but I grab my hair by the ends and I start brushing knots out at the end and I build my way up. Now, apparently not everyone brushes their hair this way, but I don't understand how you can just start from the top. Seems like that would be way too painful. So there you have it. I have brushed it through. And now we're gonna add heat protectant because obviously you have to add heat protectant. I'm using the Ouai heat protectant, and the only reason why I'm using this one over another one is because my hair is currently dry and I'm going to use a dry heat protectant, but you can use a wet one. You can use any kind of one. I also just really like the Ouai products because they smell so good, but you don't have to spend this much to protect your hair. So just going to spray that all over, and I lift sections of my hair to spray other sections. Now I am going to brush through my hair again because I just want the product to be spread everywhere. And I don't know how much this actually spreads product out through the hair, but hairdressers do it, so I'm going to do it. Okay, now this is what I use. I use the Amika round brush dryer, and I have a love-hate relationship with it because these naturally just get full of hair and dead skin, and you know, they just, like a hairbrush, they need to be washed. But because this is also a hair dryer, you can't put this in water. So I have no idea how to clean this, which is why I have a love-hate relationship with it, because I don't think it's the most convenient thing. Like, it's convenient until it's dirty. You know what I mean? So you don't have to spend a lot of money on one of these. You can get the Revlon one. It works just as well. I just didn't know about the Revlon one, so I had gotten the Amika one already. But you don't have to spend that much money on these. It just makes it a lot easier than a round brush and a dryer. So I am just going to be focusing on the top sections of my hair because I am going to do hot rollers next. So basically I just want to get rid of all of this kind of curling in my fringe, in my curtain bangs, depending on how you call them. So I am gonna do that now and mute it so that you guys don't hear the hairdryer. So as you can see, everything now is smooth and more straight, and it's just a good base for the hot rollers. It's a little bit more manageable too for the hot rollers. It's kind of hard when you're trying to separate your curls and get a hot roller in. I find it too difficult. So this is just a good base for a faux blowout. Actually, it's not a faux blowout, it's, I guess, a blowout. So now we're gonna put in the hot rollers. Okay, my hot rollers are ready, so we're gonna do this quickly before they cool off. So what I'm gonna do is a little bit chaotic because I don't have like a perfect system. I'm still learning how to use hot rollers, but bear with me. I really hope you don't hear the neighbor's music right now. But yeah, so I've clipped up half my hair, more than half, and I'm going to do big sections on the bottom. This is very hard when I'm using my phone as a mirror. I roll the ends around the barrel before, or the roller, before I start rolling up. And these come with clips like this, which actually don't hold very well in place. Oh, that one, of course, as I'm saying it, is going to hold perfectly. So I'm just gonna repeat that here. Roll the end around as so, and then keep rolling up. And clip into place. So I'm using 4 rollers for the bottom of my hair, which is not a lot. It's a lot of hair per roller. Again, wrap the end around the roller and roll up. So you can tell that I've done these two differently, but I'm not even sure what I did differently. I think this one I went up like this, so out, and this one I went in. That's what I did. And it just gives a little bit of a variety to the hair, I find. See, I'm gonna do the other one like I did the other side. When you don't do your hair like exactly the same for each strand, I just think it gives more texture to the overall look. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the top section of my hair, really like the crown of my hair, and clip that up now. And now I'm gonna do the rollers of the next section of hair, and I'm going to roll up on the sides, and I'm going to roll the back separately. Okay, now I have 3 rollers left for the top of my head, and this is the part that I struggle with the most. So bear with me here, guys, but this is what I do. I will separate the crown of my head into 3 sections, and they're all going to be, the front part is going to be rolled back, and the other 2 pieces are going to be rolled forward. And there we have it. I have done the 3 sections on top, all the sections on the bottom, and now we're gonna let it sit for at least 15 minutes. Okay, so I've had them on for about 20 minutes, and actually about 15 minutes. And now we're gonna start to unroll. So as you can see, it's there you go. We've got a nice little curl here. I'm gonna start with the bottom because those are the ones that have been in rollers the longest, and it's gonna give more time for the top. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It looks like I went for a full blowout. I mean, can you even stand these results? Look at that. And the volume and the bounce, and I love this routine. Okay, so now just with the fingers, I'm going to fluff and place the way I want it. Honestly, I like it a little bit wild. I think it's just really pretty. And I'm going to leave it like that. And I'm going to hit it with a lot of hairspray. So this is the hairspray I use. It is the Tecni Art L'Oreal Professionnel stuff. I'm not even sure what the brand is. Is it Tecni Art? Is it L'Oreal Professionnel? I get this at the hair salon. It's a giant bottle, and this is what my hairdresser uses. And yeah, so I'm just going to use this everywhere. Okay, once I've let the hairspray sit for a bit, I am going to brush through it with my fingers and brush through a hair oil slash hair perfume that I love. This is the Kerastase Chronologiste Huile de Parfum, and this is, it smells so good and it's so nice and it's so light on the hair and it's just gorgeous. I love it so much. So there you have it, guys, how to fake a blowout at home. I don't know if it's really faking a blowout because we do blow dry our hair and then we do use rollers. So it's almost a real blowout, but not really because you're not going with like a hair dryer and a round brush. That is so hard. I don't have the wrist work for it. I don't know how people do it. But there you have it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you try it, let me know. Tag me if you do a video about it. If you want to use the hot rollers that I use, I will link them down below. They are in my Amazon storefront under the beauty category. And yes, so if you liked this, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. And if you are new, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.